breaking news here.
It's shocking.
I thought it was fake news.
Fake news. At 25, they traded the best scorer in the NBA.
Like Luka, I told him I'm next.
Guys, we have a lot to talk about. This trade broke the freaking internet. And now, being a few weeks removed, we can finally, calmly, and non-infuriatingly just think about and analyze what just happened. Grab a seat, hit the like button, and let's get into some hoops madness.
They must know something we don't know.
A few minutes after midnight on February 2nd, 2025, the news of the Lakers trade with the Dallas Mavericks erupted the basketball world. The group chats I'm in, let me tell you, it's the most noise I've seen in those group chats after midnight for a long time. Some of the noise has settled, but even a week later, so many are still processing the news. Questions unanswered, such as, why did the Mavs send out a still improving, not even in his prime yet, 25-year-old perennial MVP, all-NBA type of player? And why did the Lakers send away a top 10 player on both offense and defense, and so much more? Today, I'm getting into all of it, but primarily answering this question: how do these two new pieces fit on their new teams? And how complete are both the Lakers and Mavs rosters after this trade? Keep watching, because we need to get into every piece and aspect of this. So let's start in Dallas. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is furious, heartbroken, hurting, feeling abandoned. I mean, even look at Jason Kidd. Why did Nico Harrison see the need? Like, what was the reasoning to move a 25-year-old, not even in his prime, just took your organization to the finals last season, Luka Doncic? I have three main reasons that I can think of as to why he pulled the ripcord on Luka. Number one, the Mavericks have a huge gap in their front court, especially now that Maxi Kleber is in LA and Derek Lively is out for up to 3 months because of injuries. Getting AD in that trade immediately plugs that gap and also pairs him with two very athletic centers in the future. AD is not shy about wanting to play with a center so he can go back to the 4 spot, which he considers to be his natural position. That's a very potent front court, one only the Memphis Grizzlies and Denver Nuggets can come close to matching in the Western Conference. The second reason that could have motivated the trade is Luka's health concerns. His injury history is one thing, but his commitment to maintaining a proper diet and overall healthy lifestyle was more concerning to the Mavericks. It's happened so often for him to be out of shape that Mavs fans now find it normal for Luka Magic to come to training camp borderline fat. People have brought up the issue of Luka's upcoming Supermax contract and the Mavs not wanting to pin so much money on a guy who won't take his health seriously. But come on, this is Luka freaking Doncic. He could be fatter than Santa, drinking a beer and eating a slice of pizza while dribbling the ball up the court. Man, I don't care. Pay the man and get on with it. The third thing that comes to mind on why Nico sent Luka Magic away: defense. Luka, who is said to play little to no defense, gets traded for an all-NBA defensive great type of player. I guess Nico really believes that defense wins championships, and that's the main reason why the trade was made. But I'm questioning this to some extent. Yes, getting AD significantly boosts the team's defense and makes them a tougher team on that side of the court, but giving away so much offense is questionable. You can find other pieces to bolster the defense without trading Luka, but we'll now never know. Because on top of everything, Luka didn't ask out. He didn't ask for a trade. So that begs the question, Why didn't the Mavs wait and shop him on the market for his full worth? AD is a top 10 player this season, but his value isn't the same as Luka's. If the Mavs shopped Luka on the open market, they could certainly have gotten a lot more than what they got back from the Lakers. They want to still be in contention after the trade, and AD gives them that opportunity, but they could have gotten that from other trades with more incoming assets. As a matter of fact, they should have gotten more from the Lakers in this trade. Rob Pelinka must have thought he was getting pranked when Nico called him offering up Luka. Speaking of the Lakers, before I even bring up the reasons the Lakers were motivated to do this deal, LeBron freaking James. How did LeBron James, the greatest scorer, the longest lasting player, NBA GOAT, not know about this trade? I can't imagine a world where this trade goes down without LeBron knowing about it. What do y'all think? Did he have any say with it? Let me know in the comments. So the first reason why the Lakers did the deal is star power. They had to answer the question, can LeBron James plus Luka Magic go further than LeBron James plus Anthony Davis? Last year, the Lakers got to the playoffs, but lost 4-1 in the first round to the Denver Nuggets. If they have a healthy Luka running with LeBron, they might have an opportunity to go further. The second reason why the trade would appeal to the Lakers is the age aspect of both players. The Lakers just got younger, and this type of youth is franchise cornerstone youth. The franchise just got a 25-year-old that resets and expands their championship window to at least 6 seasons. There is no more uncertainty about what happens when LeBron retires. They solved that problem with this move. Their rebuild is ongoing. While they are competing for a championship, not many teams have been able to successfully do this. Luka, Rui, and Austin Reeves are capable young pieces that can help the team transition after LeBron through their continued youth development. The third thought why the trade would make sense to the Lake Show is the reasoning that Luka and Kai just made it to the finals. So if LeBron is better than Uncle Drew, Bron and Luka should theoretically be championship at best and finals at worst, right? It could work out that way, but the difference is that the Mavs roster that Luka took to the finals was a complete team, at least more complete than what the Lakers have left after moving AD. Okay, so now we have a better understanding of the trade. I need to talk about the fit of these guys on their new teams, and keep watching because we need to figure out what moves those teams need to make to fill the gaps left by both of these guys. So Luka is an overall better player than AD. They have different roles and skill sets, but Luka is just more valuable. Luka is basically a walking 30-point triple-double. On the other hand, AD would be looked at by most as a better fit on any of these teams. He isn't ball dominant, and what he does complements Kyrie, while people may see Luka clashing with LeBron as they are both ball dominant. I don't see it that way at all. NBA basketball isn't played on paper, it's played on wood. So forget what it looks like on paper and focus on what you've seen on the court. I've seen James Harden and Westbrook play on the same team without clashing. I've seen this same Luka and Kyrie play on the same floor without clashing. So why would other analysts even bring this up? Luka and LeBron are professionals and will figure out how to work together. And whenever AD decides to get back from injury, he and Kyrie should also be perfectly fine in the Mavs system. So, the big question. How do these two teams replace what they lost in the trade? The Mavs lost a second-floor general and a dependable 3-level scorer, while the Lakers gave up rim protection and inside scoring. The Mavs have Kyrie, but that big second guard was a contract killer for the Mavs offense. To take full advantage, I think they should now try to get back another scoring guard or wing to add to the roster. I would suggest Levine, but the Kings just swiped him from the Bulls. The Lakers, on the other hand, should find a big man who can at least protect the rim and catch a few lobs. Luka can replace AD's offensive production and then some, but the team needs a big to fill the gap in the paint. A Miles Turner would be perfect, or a Mark Williams is a reasonable second choice. Could they get lucky and get a call from the Pacers offering up Miles? Who knows? So who won the trade? That's what everyone is trying to figure out. Well, I think they both did. Dallas won the trade for the right now, but the Lakers won for the future. And depending on what they do next, that future could be closer than you think.